I wake up and cry, reading news of Palestine. The hypocrisy of the West. I've always been on the fuck capitalism train, but now my blood boils. Sick of the system that forces us to carry on. A man was run over by Israeli tanks, crushed to death. People trying to get flour, shot to death. I cry and make sure I'm online on Teams. It's almost 9 a.m. I read news of the catastrophic famine, of children dying from malnourishment, and cry over my bowl of lunch, leftovers from the day before. I live in so much surplus. What does abundance mean? I crashed into a car a couple months ago, byproduct of the cognitive dissonance of trying to push life along as normal. I meditate before bed. Yesterday's was on mindfulness. How can you be mindful in a genocide without being consumed? I read books, history, scroll first-hand accounts. I am not mindful. My brain shuts off thinking about how many people really is 30,000 plus. I am mindful when I notice the nature around me and when I avoid poop on the sidewalk. Mindful for the moments of peace. I am disappointed and also relieved at the limits of my empathy. I am furious and disappointed. Is life the same for the people around me? Seems to be so, except for a handful of friends. No outrage, no sharing, no grieving together. I am grieving with artists and musicians and poets on the internet. Why do they not see that we are all connected, that could have been you or me, that we should fight for everyone to be free? Although we are being woken up, I am just as trapped if I am free and part of the most powerful country. Why do they keep vetoing ceasefires when we are all screaming for this to stop? Yet, when I stop by the public library, I am overwhelmed by the solidarity. All the books I want to read on Palestine are checked out. There is a hold list. I wander the 4th floor for stories from Palestine. A good balance of history, memoirs of a Palestinian author under occupation, too much remains the same from 2003, and connections to the liberation struggle at home. I am there for an hour and a half. I am reminded. People are hungry to learn, to educate themselves, to change this reality. So I continue to cry, I continue to read, continue to learn, continue to rage, continue to call, continue to pressure, continue to persist. Nowhere near the level of the ordinary Palestinian fighting to remain home. I will follow the practice of samud and persevere. If they can, it is the bare minimum they are owed.
Why isn't that